All right, in this video, I want to show you how to add a second floor. If you've got a rancher, you're not adding a second floor, you can go ahead and skip on to the next one. Notice the walls I have here already go up to my level 3. So if I go to an elevation view, I have these walls set to go all the way up. Now, this is one continuous wall from level 1 up to level 3. There's a couple of them that have a little different scenario, like this one here starts at level 2 and goes to level 3. But these, you want to have those extend all the way up through. So if currently you don't have that set to the correct height, right now I have mine up to level 3. If yours are up to level 2 right now, you can go around and select those exterior walls and pop those up so that their top constraint is up to level 3, which you've already preset. So I'm just going to create a second floor up in this area, and then the next step we'll look at adding some steps in and cutting a hole for those steps to come through. So I'm going to go to my level 2 plan. Remember, don't open up ceiling plans. We're just going to go to level 2. And we're going to, now right now, I'm seeing down into my first floor. We can probably change a couple things there. Underlay right now, underlay is set to level 1. If you didn't want to see that, you could say none on this and hit apply, and you'll just see your second floor walls. If you'd like to see that second or first floor below there, you can set that to level 1. Same thing we did when we did our foundation plan earlier on. That gets a little confusing once you get windows and things in there, so you may want that while you get your steps in, and then you'll probably want to turn that off, especially before you print. So I'm still in that level 2 plan, and I'm going to go to a floor system. I'm going to use the same one upstairs. If you want to make one with carpet upstairs, you just need to go in and edit the type on that. You want to duplicate it, and then like let's say you want this one to be carpet. You would hit OK on that, and then you would edit, and instead of oak flooring, find some sort of carpet that you're happy with. I don't know what the looks like. You got a red carpet sort of thing. If that's you, you can do that. You can look for other ones. That's fine. I know there's some other ones in the materials editor, but I am going to hit cancel on those because I'm going to use my wood floor finish. I'm going to start by just clicking the pick walls tool, and that should go, if this is selected, to the exterior core. So I'm going to click around, and you can see when I zoom in. Now I have fine detailing on. If you have coarse, you're not going to see the wall layers that are in there, and I'm going to turn that back to fine so we can see that as we click around. So we want to go through and click all those walls, get that little pink line. This is similar to an inventor sketch where you can't have anything that overlaps. So right here I get a message that says these two walls, the pink line overlaps. So we're going to have to go back and fix that. It's not terribly difficult. So right now I'm in this pick walls tool. I'm going to click the modify button over here, and I'm just going to delete the one part of that line, and then I'll use the trim extend tool to bring these two pieces together so they're continuous, and hopefully this will work. Alright, so it says, do you want the walls to attach to the floor's bottom? Well, if that happens, all those walls that go up to level 3 are going to shoot down underneath that floor. So I'm going to say no on this. This one is the floor overlaps the highlighted walls. Do you want to join the geometry and cut overlapping volume out of the walls? Yes, you do. If we go back here, the floor system, now this is off the foundation, but the floor system actually cuts into where the wall is, and the second floor wall is built on top of the second floor ceiling. So we do want that to happen. So we're going to hit yes on that one, and then we'll take a look at what we got in 3D. So one of the problems you're going to see here is these walls that are on your first floor are up to that level, so they're poking through. We need to attach those underneath. Now, there's a couple ways you could go about this. You could take a wall here, and you could right click on it, and you could say hide in view, and you could turn off that single element, and then you can kind of zoom in here, and you can grab this wall, and you can say attach top base, and you can grab that, and it's going to pop it down. You see that's no longer there. So I can go through, and if you want to get multiples, you can hold control down. But you need to go through and click those. That may be a little difficult, and you can't hide the floor system. If you hide the floor, you don't have that to click the attach top base button. So one of the other tools that's handy, I'm going to bring that wall back. So I'm going to go to toggle. There's a little light bulb down there. I'm going to toggle my hidden elements. I'm going to right click on it, and then I'm going to unhide that in my view. and then I'll get out of here. One of the really cool things you can do while you're in 3D. So I have no tools selected, hit escape. You notice in my properties I have 3D selected. If you go down here, there's a section box option. You hit apply on that. And then this gives you like a section cut of your home. And you can take this thing and you can slide this into your house. And it's only how you're viewing it. You're not losing anything. And then you can go through here and select each one of these little walls. Do that attach top base and kind of work your way through. Getting rid of all those from showing up from down here. And then, if I need to push that in a little further, I'll click on that box, and then I can drag this little arrow in a little further to the next section to grab that next piece and kind of work my way through. When you're all finished with that, if you don't want that section box on there, one way you can just pull it out and always leave it on because it is handy in 3D view. Or in your properties, again, I have nothing selected. I clicked out on the white area of the screen. You can scroll down and just turn off that section box if that's not something you want to see while you're modeling. So that's your second floor. We'll look at adding a staircase up there next and cutting a hole in that floor for the stairs to actually come through.